I've told you guys for a while that I'm very worried about this FA Cup semi-final. But what do I think will actually happen? Leeds, Chelsea, Wembley, an old rivalry, good old fashioned kind of real rivalry between the two sides. Fans don't like each other, and even this season, bit of fieriness in the two games, a lot of duels, a lot of games swinging certain ways in both games, and we haven't beaten them this year, and the Leeds fans have been mocking us online for it, and we've had over the recent, obviously as much as it's a historic rivalry, in recent times online the rivalry has become a lot more modern in that sense. Every time Leeds have been in the Premier League recently, every time we play them, they do have a decent record against us, or when we beat them, it's let last minute kind of fights breaking out, all that kind of thing. So proper rivalry. We get to face them again. Um, I did want West Ham in that game. When Leeds and West Ham were playing, I wanted West Ham because Leeds, I just think, are a very bad fit for us to play. I believe that they're a very tough team to beat, and especially the makeup of this squad, kind of soft, not really on it mentality wise. The way we defend crosses in the box, you know, I've told guys for a very long time we need to employ Christians as centre backs. I'm pretty sure Chalaba is, and I'm pretty sure Fafana's a Muslim. We need Christians, bro, because we need people who can defend crosses, fam. Because those guys in the box, bro, whenever if bro crosses into Dominic Calvert-Lewin with their aerial ability, Lord, I can see trouble there. I can see Goodmanson and Bogan and all them, man. The physicality, long balls, intensity, the stuff that Leeds are gonna bring. So I worry about that football match tomorrow. But new manager Callum McFarlane is in. Um, he might set us up a certain way. I believe we've only seen the Fulham game and the City game where we were platformed a certain way. We seemed well set up. It'll be interesting to see what he does tomorrow. What will he see and analyze in Leeds, and what will he see? What ideas will he have? Going into a FA Cup semi final with Callum McFarlane is just an indictment on the haphazard, scattergun nature of this football club and how the planning just continues to fall on its ass. And if we were to win it, going into an FA Cup final with Callum McFarlane, as much as I think he's a decent coach, I mean, there's scandals about whether he's qualified to even be here and be in this job. That's another matter. But he's here. The players are here. You wanted Rossini out. Your evil master. Whatever. Oh my God, Rossini. Yeah, it's gone now. So show us that it was his fault. Oh, it's Maresca. Show us. And show us that you guys are really Neto and all you waste men that think you're actually good and you think that you can run player power at this football club like John Terry and Paul Paul Pogba, Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard. You might think you're gonna do that at our football club. Go and win us a trophy then. Go and perform tomorrow, because if you the audacity of some of these men like Neto and Enzo Fernandez and all these men to be performing the way they're performing, even Cucurella, to be performing the way you're performing, and then going against the manager and downing tools and all that rubbish. The real men that are sticking by it, and the real men that are still grafting, big up to them, man. You man, everyone just unite. Forget that. Put that in the past. Let's win this game tomorrow. How can we win this game? I think we need to prioritize having duels on the pitch. I think we need to have physicality. I'd have Andrea Santos in the midfield. I probably have Enzo Palmer in the tens, but I think I'd probably put Palmer wide. Probably put Palmer wide and let him have a free roll, kind of come deep and play make from there. Maybe have Enzo Fernandez, and I think Joao Pedro will be fit. Maybe you go with a Delap and a Joao Pedro, two strikers. Maybe Callum McFarlane, new ideas, new setups. Maybe we go with a bit of that. We put Delap out there, maybe perhaps, and Enzo Fernandez just sitting the hole behind, Cucurella overlapping, and then maybe so tucking in. I don't know. That back three kind of on the ball. Then you have that base 3-2 base. That could work, something like that. Box presence, get cross into the box, perhaps. But I want to see shots from outside the box to break down what I expect to be a mid block. I want to see Palmer, obviously, as I said, play make, show up. If you're gonna be fit, show up. So Pedro's gonna be fit. Probably play Neto. And yeah, I'd maybe like to see Caicedo in a bit of a more advanced role on the ball when we've got the ball. Maybe even Caicedo box to box, Gusto tucked in next to Santos. Caicedo not in the half space, but operating more forward next to Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer on the right hand side, Neto off the left, just put cross into the box and create like that way. And then Delap's on the bench, Gerard Pedro at striker. Maybe that can be what we do and what we plan to do. But yeah, I want to see proper performance, contest, compete. Get us to this epic FA Cup final. You could save such a trash season by winning a trophy. And another side of it, we may not qualify for Europa League. Winning the FA Cup qualifies us for that. We're in a position now where we need Europe. We may not get it the way results have gone. So that's another angle. But just winning a trophy and resetting and be able to say, you know what, we can put all that season behind us. We're rebuilding from now. We've got a trophy to do so. That would mean so much to us. And also just the fact that we want to win trophies as Chelsea Football Club. We haven't won the FA Cup, almost a decade, which is craziness. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. We turn up tomorrow. If we lose, I won't really be. I'll be a bit upset, but we've lost so many times this season. It just will be what it will be. But if we win, it'll be gas. And FA Cup final, we have, because to me, this is just about extending my season. I told you, man, on the Brighton game, I didn't care. This is just about extending my season. Tomorrow is the last game I care about in the season. If we go out tomorrow, that's it. The rest of the games, I don't care. If we win, extends my care for the season. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it, fam. Let's do it, bruv.